morning, everyone. It is from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the morning. My name is Yari Satta Chaudhary and I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with the IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already served 3 million knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGBC internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. The Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it is not effective to increase one's skill just by acquiring formal education, so we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business model, it is our human right. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners to respective campus location and distance learning platform. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling gigs. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for free, like with own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform. We help to empower youth to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and become highly skilled people. We implement several trainings, programs, webinar, offline, online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extend free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. Virtual move signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and efficiency. Try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. Leadership, more diversity, growth, innovation are required. To lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity, IHP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement. Uh, Dear IGP knowledge seeker, sorry for the disconnection. We have some technical problem. Let's start again. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extend free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have application in 70 different countries. Virtual most signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and vision. So try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We present more diversity, growth, and innovation are required. To lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity, IGP members are committed to offering effective base quality service. IGP members are committed to offering effective base quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill levels and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind you don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. I repeat, before we move to the next, let me remind you don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friends in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,369 webinars successfully. At present, now we are going to start our 1369 and our program name is Emotional Intelligence. Today we have our speaker. Our speaker name is Mohammad Afifa and she is from India. She is a TFL 400 hours qualified masters in commerce, Hindi Cambridge certified masters in teacher trainer, soft skills trainer, Exit trained state teacher in Exit curriculum. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Very good morning.
Uh, Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, give some description about yourself, then you can start your presentation.
Thank you so much, one and all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to one and all. This is Mohammad Afifa. I'm from India. I have completed my master's in Hindi and I'm pursuing BA right now. And I have completed my TEFL 400 hours and I'm master teacher trainer. And I've completed my translation in Bachelor's of Language. So right now I'm working in International Delhi Public School as academic facilitator. So it's a great privilege to me be the part of this IGP. It's a great platform to all the new learners, those who are learning, those who want to share the knowledge to the audience. This is the excellent platform to express their knowledge. And I'm really thankful to IGP just giving me this opportunity to perform myself. As this is my fourth time I'm performing in front of you, all the people. I have learned so many things from this organization. I have gained so much of knowledge, and I think this is the best way to implement or establish to assess ourselves in the society. So before I go into the topic, so with the name of Almighty, I would like to start my presentation. My topic name is emotional intelligence. Before I explain into the topic, I would like to know at please mention your name and your country name the down in the comment section, and please let me know what is your opinion about emotional intelligence. When a person need to be, when a person inculcate or when a person start to be providing or showing their intelligence towards the society, when do you feel that a person need to be control their emotional intelligence? Before I go into the topic, I would like to give a small introduction about emotional intelligence. Like, as we all know, that intelligence always refers to as exhibiting their knowledge, exhibiting their content towards others, whereas emotional refers to as when we are talking to someone, when we're sharing our knowledge to someone, we usually share our different types of opinions and thoughts and perceptions. A person is having with so many ideas and thoughts, we will exhibit to the audience, and sometimes we will be anger mode, in a happy mode, in upset mode, in different types of modes. So what happened, we will show a different variations in our conversations towards others. We won't maintain a fluctuate, we won't maintain a constant mindset. We usually change our thought and perceptions here. So controlling emotional intelligence is nothing but controlling ourselves and also showing or exhibiting how we are managing ourselves, that how we are controlling ourselves, how we are presenting ourselves. That's main meaning of emotional intelligence. As we all know, Aristotle is one of the greatest person. He always says this: anyone can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not easy. Everybody will share their views, a perception, thoughts, speech, conversations with others. We never have a control in our conversation. Sometimes we will be out of our control. We always just discuss, we always just share the things which is we should not. Something weird conversations also we used to share with others. We won't have any control in our conversations or in our emotions, which is very important. When we are controlling our emotions towards us, it gives a good impression. So at which time we have to control our emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, the perception, we have to utilize in a proper way. As a human being, we should know this thing. We should know to control our emotions. According to Aristotle, it's the biggest challenge. The person who can control his anger and using the anger and not to disclose his frustration or temperament towards the society, which is very important according to Aristotle. So, what is emotional intelligence? A brief history. As I said, it's knowing about yourself, that what you are. If you're standing in front of a mirror, we will always represent that what we are. We can see the same image in the mirror, whether we are laughing, whether we are giving praise to ourselves, whether we are crying, whether we are sad, whatever we are doing in front of the mirror, we can see the same impression on the mirror. So it's nothing but just knowing about yourself, that what we are, how we are, and how we are presenting to ourselves. Skill of emotional management, your and others. It's not only about knowing about ourselves, it's also a skill, a talent to knowing about others also. If in front of me, if there is a person, I'm just trying to understand his or hers person's mentality and his emotions, that how he is presenting to me. It's nothing but an ability to identify, to understand, to manage your emotions in positive and in constructive ways. How we are balancing the person in a positive way. If the person is reacting in the negative way, how we are managing the situation and how we are controlling our emotions rather than disclosing the fact. How we are balancing, having a stability towards the situation. It discloses the emotional intelligence. According to the founders Peter Salvoy and John Day Mayer, coined the term emotional intelligence in 1990, they published an article journal Imagination, Cognition and Personality. It's here emotional intelligence refers to the imagination, that how a person should be. I'm just thinking that I would like to be a great doctor. When I was a kid, I used to think that I would like to be a great doctor. It's just my imagination, it's my thought, because I always feel a doctor always serves the society, who always treats the patients with a love, care, and respect. They are another god to us. I always feel it's just my imagination, that how I'm presenting. It's just my thought, personality. But in reality, I become a great teacher. So Daniel Goleman noticed this term in 1990, why it can matter more than IQ. Working with Emotional Intelligence, 1998, 2.0 Emotional Intelligence by Gene Greaves and Travis Bradbury. So these are the great personalities who has brought into the society the meaning, the concept of the emotional intelligence. There are totally four quadrants of emotional intelligence. First one is a self-awareness. Next one is self-management. Next one is social awareness. Next, relationship management. So these are the important terms of emotional intelligence. As we all know that emotional intelligence is nothing but disclosing and knowing about ourselves. Like as these are the steps, these are the four ways to know about ourselves. So let's go into that. First one, personal competence, self awareness, ability to perceive our own emotions and stay aware of them as they happen. Just we are getting to know about ourselves. just controlling our emotions and whatever things are happening with us. We should have the awareness, that we should have the mentality to accept that yes, this happened with me, so I need to take in a positive way. We should have that awareness that what is happening with us. It's not like completely blind. At some situations we always feel that it's not my think, or it's not my thought, or it's not my perception. Rather than think in a such kind, we should await that situation. We should have that ability or quality to accept that whatever is happened, it happens with a reason. Next, self management. Self management is the ability to use awareness of your emotions to stay flexible, to direct behavior positively. It's managing, it reflects as controlling ourselves, ability to use the emotions like it's a happy or sad, whatever we should manage ourselves in a positive way. Because when we are in a frustration mood, when we are in angry mood, we should not disclose any hard comments towards others. We should have a positive mindset always to deal, because when we our mind and hearts are both are interlinked with each other. Whatever when we feel sad or low, when obviously we will speak something wrong words. Rather than disclosing like that, we need to control our emotions and we need to behave in a positive way. Next, social competence. Social awareness apply practice, experience, empathy to understand others. Social awareness is a very important thing as it plays an important role. Empathy. Here, empathy refers to knowing about from the other's perspective. For example, if me and my friend, the both are watching a movie, so both of them are having their own perceptions. I feel that in that movie it is just shown some it's shown emotional, so much family situation, family dramas have been disclosed. My friend feel that it's not up to the mark, he didn't like that much. So here we are seeing the perspective. I should not disclose, or I should not share my opinion from that. I should think from a friend's perspective. Can he able to understand that movie? Is he enjoying the movie, or simply is just watching with me? So we should understand the other's perspective, others perspective, others knowledge, and we have to behave. Next, a relationship. Because relationship, as we know that relationship management also plays a key role in every sector. Because nowadays in 21st century, to maintain a conversation with someone, we need to manage a relationship with somebody. We should have a good bond with others. When we are having this bond and emotion with others, usually we can connect a good relationship. It's just managing ourselves rather than showing some rude nature or rude behavior towards others. We should maintain a good rapport with them to get to control the emotions to success, rather than thinking, rather than judging them, provoking them. We should think in a positive way. Next, self and social, as I already shared, self awareness, emotion, self
Dear IGP notice seeker, our speaker have faced some technical problem for that he could not join with us. So please everyone wait for some minutes. He will be join again. Thank you everyone. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, today for some technical problem we cannot connect our Dear IGP knowledge seeker, our speaker have faced some technical problem for that we cannot connect our speaker. Please everyone stay with us. We're trying to connect our speaker.
Ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm really sorry, ma'am. Due to a bad weather, we lost the power here actually. Just the issue has been resolved. So,
You can start, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Thank you so much. I request my audience that to give a small trouble to my audience that due to a bad weather, we lost the power here. So just now issue has been resolved. So we are in the topic of emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence, why it is important, and why, which makes us emotional intelligence. Why do we need to to check ourselves? Emotional intelligence is a self reflection. It means to check ourselves. It's empathy, just empathy in the sense it just looking from the audience, from the other side's point of self awareness. So self awareness is having an accurate understanding of ourselves, that what we are, what is my goal, and what I want to become. Who is having eager or ready to face the challenges, to know our strength, emotions, hopes, expectations, in values in our life, and that I want to become this thing in my future. I want to become a great engineer or doctor in my future. Ethics, morals, values. These all things which leads to a self awareness. Who is having a knowledge about themselves. Like as I have a knowledge that my strength is always my family. I used to say that I used to face challenges in my daily life. While working in an organization, I used to face new people, to interact with them, to interact with different type of mentalities. It's not easy thing for me to actually, so going and interacting with the people and facing a different challenges. This is call it a self awareness, where kids and teens have stronger self awareness skills. They are better equipped with success. Those who always take the challenges in their life, those who think rather than a covert, rather than think in negative way, who always speaks, who always thinks in a positive way. Let I like to face the challenges. Who always thinks that um, to take challenges in a positive way or have a good success in the future. Next, self awareness also includes flaws, beliefs, desires, intentions, personalities, their strength, dislikes, values, grades, habits, qualities, perceptions, thoughts, passions, their mood swings, emotions, needs, thoughts, weakness. These all things are self awareness. This all these things comes into our mind when we look into the mirror, that this is my motivation, this is my, I don't like this thing, this is my feeling, this is my character, very jovial, this is my habit, this is my things. We can see ourselves when we look into the mirror. We can see all these things. This all reflects about ourselves. It's nothing but a self awareness. Next, social awareness. Social awareness is the ability to perspective of and empathize with others, include those from diverse backgrounds and cultures. Like as in our daily life, we will meet a different people, like who belongs to a different caste or different religions. You will meet their mentalities will be different, their traditions will be different, their culture and customs will be different. So when we're interacting with a different type of people, we'll come to realize, we'll come to understand their mentality, their thought and perceptions, how we are trying to cope up with them, how we are trying to mingle with them, how we are trying to engage with them, how we are trying to we have how we are managing them. This all things will come under social awareness. How we are talking with them, the way we are talking, the way our perception talking, our way of looking towards them. For example, in Indian countries, some states there are different religions, different states, different culture. Every state is having a different customs, like what they are following in one religion. those other religion won't follow that. What is happening in one state, same thing won't happen in another state. It differs or changes from person to person. So what is happening in social awareness here, we are trying to understand their mentality, their perception, their thinking, and we are trying to mingle with them and to understand the norms, the behavior, the family support, school, community, their resources, and appreciating their diversity. Here appreciation plays a key role. Like everybody is unique in their way, in their own way. We can't justify somebody that this is not right, this is not wrong. So social awareness creates appreciation is a good quality. Self motivation, your ability to stay motivated and accomplishing task, that we need to be self motivated, that yes, this is my goal and I have to fulfill my goal. Like as in a social awareness we can see all these steps. Next, time management, your ability to control how you use your time plays a key role. Like without a time we can't move a step also, so time plays a crucial role. So we need to plan our time, so basing on our work, when we are planning our time basing on the work, we can see so many good results. Next, stress management, your ability to approach work clearly. Like every person will lead to some sort of a stress in their field. Like they have to go through some things which they didn't expect. Suddenly we have to face so many things. Like as a working in organization, in many fields the stress became a common part. So we have to manage our stress, we have to manage our work in such a way so that we can go through in a very easily. Adaptability is a thing. We need to adapt, we need to accept the things what is happening around us. We need to accept the reality that this is happening for the reason. With a positive note and a smile, we need to accept those things. Next, decision making, if any situation arises, if any biggest thing is happening towards with us, so we need to make a proper decision. Like the decision leads to a great big results. That's we need to discuss with some people with the hierarchy management. Then we need to take a decision, because it is involves so many steps. With our decisions only our further step will be decided. Personality development also, it tells the growth and industrial knowledge of yourself. It reflects yourself. As nowadays everybody, nobody likes to come and speak in the public. Everybody want to be they were so much of introvert persons. So we should come out of the zone and we need to speak and interact in the society to show our inner talent, like what we are actually. So personality reflects that what we are. When we are speaking with someone, we can easily assess the personality, that they are this kind of person, that they are this kind of person. Easily we can judge them. As at least at some sort of we can easily assess the person when we are into the personality development. This all things will come into social awareness. How to improve the social awareness, these are the things improving social awareness. Listen and observe more. You can observe the people. As we all know that observing is a good quality. Rather than speaking, we need to observe the people, we need to watch the people how they are with us. Look at the situation from another person's point of view. Like as I said, empathy, empathy, seeing the person's other person's perspective from your side. Think about timing. We should need to follow the exact timing also. Don't take note at meetings. Be socially present. What social interactions on movies, we need to present on physically, we need to present. Like we need to, if we need to gather any event rather than attending through online, if we need to present that event directly, if we are socially we are present in that situation, we can face directly so many things rather than learning from system. Going to the directly participating in the events and having an active participation, taking a role, so it plays another role actually. Next, self management. Self management is your ability to regulate your behaviors, thoughts, emotions in a productive way. This means excelling in both personal and professional responsibilities for the benefit of yourself and your team. As the teamwork is plays a key role, as when you work in the team, we can build great results. We can share opinions with each other. So under self management, we can improve our professional and personal responsibilities. That when you're working in the team, we have to think about our team instead of thinking our single solo person. We have to think that yes, we are in a group, we can share our knowledge, we can share our ideas. There are many things that we can discuss with the team. So self management plays a key role in the social emotional intelligence. For example, I used to do a list to plan and organize many daily responsibilities. Every day I used to make a list that what are my today daily tasks, that what I need to do. The list allows prioritizing tasks, those are more important, and helping setting to clear deadlines. So when I'm making a list that today my task is I need to do this work at this time. So if I am unable to finish it on time, so I can wrap up myself, I can motivate myself. So I have to do the present work at fast. When I'm doing my present work in a fast, so that I can go into the another step, obviously. So it is give me a deadline, or it can give me a warm up that I need to finish my task, my responsibility. In my last job, creating this to do list helped me organizing my work, and I was left with me to fact check my work. So this task, this to-do list will help me to remind that my work, my daily activities, that how I need to plan my daily schedule, how I need to work further. So it helps me to move frequently rather than stucking into one side. So many people are having some memory issues, like they'll forget that today what they need to do, what they have to do. So the thing is, this to-do list will help me clearly to sort out all the issues. It's just a reminder for me to do my daily tasks. Relationship management, also called a customer relationship management as CRM, refers to business process of managing and optimizing interactions with its customers, past, present, and future. In business related also, this relationship management plays a key role. When you're talking with our customers, we need to manage a good rapport with them, we need to form a good bond, and we need to understand each other. When we are presenting to our customer something, a product, when we are explaining to something, we need to have a proper knowledge on that particular product, and we need to optimize the important resources. We need to establish, we need to discuss with that customer, so that they can go through that clearly, so that they will have a complete idea of that particular product. Good relationship management is about communication, conflict management, and people skill as much as it is about the technical aspects of particular business or industry. What are good self management skills? There are six examples, like self motivation, motivating ourselves. Next, accountability, we should be accountable for each and everything. When you're working in organization, the resources which we are having around us, we have to maintain a data, like what the resources we are having, how we are utilizing the resources, we have to give count for that. Prioritize your responsibilities, we need to know our responsibilities, that how we are sorting out the responsibilities. We should be strict with our time, and we should have a particular deadline, so that when we are particularly following the deadline, it tells us a warm up, it's just an alarm for us to know us that I have dragged a lot of time, I took a lot of time for simple work. For example, I have planned a work for 15 minutes, but I'm dragging up to an half an hour, it leads to a great loss. So we need to have a deadline that I need to plan this work within 15 minutes or within 20 minutes. When we are planning in such way, we can easily sort it out. Practice patience. Patience is nothing but having a controlling our emotions, controlling ourselves rather than disclosing in anger way. We need to maintain a patience. Next, check ourselves, evaluation the progress, that how we have done the progress. Plan for the next day rather than postponing our work. We need to plan and finish it off our work on that particular date. This is IQ versus EQ, emotional coefficient and intelligence coefficient. So here we are showing a teamwork, limbic system, amygdala, cortex, self-awareness, IQ is intelligent coefficient, balanced performance and decision making. Next, self-awareness, motivation, self-management, social skills, empathies, it plays a key role. See, better together. So when we are separating intelligence and emotional coefficient, nothing work out. So when emotional and intelligence both are, we are balancing, so it is something, it's looking good, something better results we can expect. This is an activity which we can check our emotional knowledge. Divide your group into pairs and sit far enough away from the each other and get a sense of privacy. Have each pair decide who will go first. Tell the group members they will each have a chance to share an experience where they feel a victim. Like just for example, if you want to check our emotional intelligence, we can conduct this an activity. It's just a fun based activity so that they can know about themselves. For example, just call one member from the group, ask them their emotional vocabulary when they feel, such as anger, yes, jealous, or bitterness or terror. When they feel the situation, at which moment they feel anger, at which moment jealous, bitterness, and terror. Ask them to share their opinion, ask them to represent themselves. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. Knowledge is the antidote to fear. Dr. Travis and Bradbury, Jean Greaves' emotional intelligence until 2009, they have revealed this spectra. Personal competence, what I see. Self awareness, that's what I see. Just what I'm seeing is that's my self awareness. What I do, self management. Like today I was thinking that I need to go to a garden, and I need to buy some plants just to plant something greenery around my home. So this is my self awareness, what I see. No, the reality, what I do is, am I really managing my time to go to the garden? Am I really purchasing any plants? After getting the plants, am I planting really in my home? Am I really pouring water every day? I am taking care of the plant. So this is called a self management, that how I am doing that work, how I am doing the task. Next, social competence, social awareness, what I see. Relationship management, what I do. That today there are few members came to my hospital just to get a counseling regarding some issues, regarding some psychology issues. So what I see, I just gave suggestion to them, this ma'am and sir, you are having these issues. What I see from them, what I observe them, I give. Now what I do is that how I'm making a rapport with that person, how I'm trying to explain their problem, what is the problem, what is the present condition, from what they want to change themselves. So this is a relationship I'm making with them. What I do in the reality, that tells a relationship management here. As I already discussed it, four quadrants of emotional intelligence: self and social, who I am, self awareness, social awareness, self management, what I do. Just now I said the ability to control disruptive impulses and the prosperity to think before acting. Self management, nothing but to control my actions. Just I'm just few minutes before I just lost a connection due to some bad weather. So I've just self managed myself. Just I have done, just get out of my place. I just did some corrections. I have done some changes and I came back. So it's nothing but a self management, how I'm acting in the particular moment. Whereas self awareness, who I am, rather than thinking that, oh, it's not possible for me, I can't change myself. It's just who I am, what I am. What I do here, it's practically shows. Next, self awareness, personal purposes, knowing yourself, knowing your feelings. Social awareness, empathy, seeing from others' perspective. Correcting, taking a leadership qualities, that rather than thinking that somebody will come and somebody will change me, somebody will do. So better we need to take initiation as a leadership, and we need to change those things. Self management, self controlling, managing the moods, like transformations, rather than showing jealous, anger, or temper. We need to manage our mindset and our mood. Relationship, collaboration with each other, like a teamwork, a group work, learning, coaching, building a great rapport with each other. It's a group activity. Divide the group of a four. Think, share, and discuss. How and where do we use relationship management to a practical life? You can divide a few group of students, that they can have a discussion on particular topic. That I can give a particular topic. So when we are engaging our students in such type of activities, they can know about each other. They will know about what are their flaws and faults, the advantages and disadvantages, what is their personal knowledge on particular topic. They will have a good rapport and discussion. Story of emotional intelligence. A self-awareness, Norman is jealous and hates Michael, his colleague. Self-management, however, he knows the Michael cares and respects him, and it's not right thing to hate caring and respectful colleague. Social awareness realizes that Michael loves him. Relationship management. sorry, and said, I'm sorry to that hate feeling. Hugs his friend, smiles, and lives happily hereafter. Here, there is a small story about two friends, Michael and James. Michael and James. Norman. Michael and Norman feels they both are having miscommunication. Someone is thinking that they doesn't respect, and the other person is thinking that they respect. Okay, it's just a miscommunication. They're the self-management, how they are managing their friendship in a positive way, rather than thinking that this is what I am like this only. If Roman thinks that I am correct, if no if Michael thinks I'm also correct, the situation won't go in proper way. So here the self-management has to take an active part. They has to come forward, they has to know each other, they has to respect the other person, from thinking about the from their perspective, doing some action here. Key benefits: personal love and professional level, helps in better interpersonal and communication and relationships, improve self-control abilities, duties during conflicts and stress. Just now has shared a story about two friends. In that story, two friends are having a dispute with each other. When they are self-managing, when they're with the social awareness, when they're following these things, the dispute and conflict has been already sorted out. Helps in creating strong connections with the people. When we are creating a strong connections with others, obviously it will lead to a positive results. Allows you to be a more effective leader. We should always take to be great leadership qualities. When you're having a great leadership qualities, a leader is a person who always shows the ways and knows the ways. It's an ability to feel empathy for people around you. As I have already discussed, that empathy is nothing but thinking from the other's perspective and giving a judgment rather than thinking the other person in a wrong perspective. We need to stand in their position and we need to think that which is right and which is a wrong. Creates culture of collaboration at workplaces. We need to create a positive culture in our workstations. When we are creating a positive culture, so it will leads to a good desired results. Builds a psychological safety within a terms. Resolves conflicts, coach and motivate others. We need to resolve the conflicts what are arising between two people or a group of people or having some conflict. As just now I have shared in the presentation a story of two people, like they both are having some disputes with each other. So we need to sort out their issues. They need to clear the misunderstanding by interacting with each other. uh, Build supportive social network, vital for mental and physical health. Helps in navigating change and working through setbacks and the failures. IQ, intelligent coefficients high to be promoted. It develops term performance, decrease occupational stress, decision making. As whatever discussions we are making in our daily life, we need to have a good decision making. We need to recollect ourselves, whatever we are taking, is it a right way or in the wrong way. Reduces stress turnover. As stress is part of every work, we need to balance our stress in a proper way with the proper management and timing. When you're managing the time in a proper way, it leads to a decrease of a stress. Increased leadership ability. A good leader is a person who always motivates and generates better results towards the others. Tips to improve EQ levels. Utilize active listening skills. Always we should be a good listener. We should listen what the others are saying rather than speaking continuously. We should need to be a good listener. We need to be motivated. Practice positivity and self-awareness. As I discussed it, self-awareness is nothing but knowing, judging ourselves. When you're looking into the mirror, we can know about ourselves. In the same way, we have to know about our positivity. Next, take criticism well. Criticize is nothing but taking a demotivation, taking talking negative about some person without knowing something. We are judging towards others. Here we need to take a criticism in a positive way. When we are taking the criticism in a positive way, we can work on the better results. Like if somebody is commenting or provoking a person unnecessarily, rather than taking it serious to the hearts, we need to work on the criticism to how to overcome those things. Use and apply empathy. Here the empathy also stands for thinking from the other's perspective. Utilize leadership skills. Be approachable and sociable. Don't judge anyone without any reason. There must be reason to do such things. These are the links audience, so I'm sharing the links, efficient quotient resources. So you can go through those links and you can go through the clear details about reflection. Two of your friends are fighting, so finally at the last I would ask you to reflect yourself, check your emotional intelligence. Two of your friends are fighting. Are you both are fighting? Why? Just think your answer. During a heated argument, are we using a bad words? Check. You fail in examination, you fail to talk to your family members, you are very scared to express them, then what are you going to do? This is your emotional intelligence. Next, your co-worker and his any habit bother you, and then your child anger sibling misbehaves in gathering, then how will you behave? Something when you're working in an organization, you have some imbalance or dispute between few colleagues. So how will you react? How will you control your emotions? Someone hits your car mistakenly and gets hurt physically while you remain safe. Then how will you react? These are the important reflection points at the end of my presentation I would like to ask you. So I would like to request to each and everybody audience. So please recheck yourself, your answers and everything, so that you will come to know that how far you are. If anyone is having some queries, you can post your queries over here. Once again, I really apologize to the audience as due to some power issues, I lost my power and we got 15 minutes of break. So I apologize, my audience.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, Thank you so much, ma'am, for your
Welcome.
wonderful presentation. Our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our all intention, learn and grow together as
Sure,
knowledge
sure.
seekers. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is one more valuable part of our regular webinars. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we'll be back in our session part 2, which is our question answer part. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have our certification and online quiz competition. So please stay with us and enjoy our question answer session. Once again, welcome back everyone, dear ITP Knowledge. It's time for our question answer session. If you have any question, you can ask in our comment box. Dear ITP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After that, we have our certification and online quiz competition. Let's welcome back our speaker. Once again, welcome back, ma'am. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, we are still waiting for your questions. So please, if you have any question, you can ask. Our speaker will answer those questions. Participants are requested to ask their question in our comment box. After question answer, share the webinar certificate and then we have the most engaging part, which is our webinar quiz competition. Ma'am, there is no question. I think you clear all the topics in your presentation. That there is no more question. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Thank you so much once again. Thanks a lot for you to having such a patience, such a cool and calm mindset, and giving a warm welcome to me. And once again, I thank you to IGP for giving this opportunity to again and again to explore my knowledge. This is the platform where I feel that every new learner has to come and to share the knowledge. Here we can learn so many things from this platform. As those who are having a technically not good enough knowledge in technically, everybody is having the knowledge nowadays to present through books, to write on the boards. But this is a platform where internationally we can expose or express our knowledge to each and everybody, and we can learn with so many events. Every day we all are following your IGP events. So once again, we are thankful to each and every member of IGP from the bottom of my heart. I wish Almighty will bless you all the people. Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am. And take care, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, before into the next process, if you want to leave this studio, you can. The IGP knowledge seeker, today are some technical problem. We cannot share our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, today are some technical problem. We cannot share our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. First, you have to go www.slider.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is Global IGP. Quiz code is Global IGP. Dear IGP listener, our code is Global IGP. After a short video, we'll be back. So please stay with us and enjoy our quiz session. it's time for our quiz session. To join our quiz session, you have to follow my instruction carefully. First, you have to go www.skype.com. Then you have to uh, enter the code, and the code is global IGP. And the code is global IGP. Already 24 people joined with us. It is easy to join. So mention your friends to join our quiz session. We'll pick your name from Slido, so join with your full name, which will directly print on your certificate. And top 10 will be awarded with quiz completion certificate. Top 10 will be awarded with quiz completion certificate. Already 20 people, 5 people join with us. We will start our quiz session within 2 minutes, so please everyone join in our quiz session as soon as possible. Already 29 people joined with us. Now we're going to start our quiz session, so please everyone be ready. Now we're going to start our quiz session. First question: emotional intelligence is either option the ability to manage your emotion and those of others, and second option is the ability to analyze something. And the correct answer is option one. And 100% people are right. Then next question is what is emotional intelligence? Is it option the ability to perceive emotions? Second option the detect and manage emotional cues and information. And the correct answer is option two to detect and manage emotional cues and information, and 61% people are right. And next question is people with high emotional intelligence tend to be is it option talkative, and second option is successful. And the correct answer is successful, and 90% people are right. And next question: what is emotional intelligence? Is it option understanding and managing yours and others' feelings? Second option is understanding just your own feelings. Now we are going to see our correct answer, and the correct answer is option one: understanding and managing yours and other feelings, and 100% all right. Then next, how many general skills are there in emotional intelligence? Is it option one, four? Second option is three. How many general skills are there in emotional intelligence? Is it four or second option is three? And the correct answer is three, and 4% will are right. Next question. Emotional intelligence includes emotional regulation. Is it true or false? Emotional intelligence includes emotional regulation. Is it true or false? And now we're going to see our correct answer, and the correct answer is true, and 97% will right. Then we go for our seventh question. The question is emotional health includes both emotional intelligence and emotional regulation. Is it true or false? The correct answer is true and 100% will right. The next question. Emotional intelligence is it option 1 demonstrate dash by recognizing, regulating and responding to emotions. Second option student will dash through believing in themselves and their ability to achieve. And the correct answer is option 1 96% will right. Next. Emotional intelligence is it option set of skills that underlie the accurate assessment of emotions. Second option is the ability to think logically, solve problems, and find patterns. And the correct answer is option one. Now, and next question is emotional intelligence is a critical component of option one, social intelligence or creativity. And the correct answer is option one, social intelligence. 93% were the right. Congratulations, Dennis going to Cersei. He's the top one. In second of position, we have Alex Jabber. In third position, we Ricky Colima. In fourth position, we have Giancar Manalo. In fifth position, we have Brazilian Barros. Barros. Uh, Congratulations, our top 10 quiz competition winner. We have all of your name which you entered during joining. We'll pick your name from Stato and birth certificate and we'll post them on our Facebook official page and group. Our Facebook official page and group name is Institution of Global Professional. At the end moment of our session, we can say, feed your skill, never stop learning, because life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you in the next session. Till then, we want your participation in our every program. If you want to live a happy life tied to goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button again wants to thank all IGP panelists here for your active participation as always. See you in the next session. Till then, stay happy and blessed. Thank you so much everyone.